Hello, everybody. My name's Dean. Let's talk crypto. This is where you subscribe for daily Bitcoin updates. Once again, I apologize for any sound issues. I'm not in my usual recording place. I'm on holiday, but I hope it's not too bad. All right, let's get into it. So looking at Bitcoin, it's basically doing what we said it was going to do. We've regained this channel that I've drawn out here. And this channel is an ascending channel. It's not an ascending wedge, as some say. It's clearly a channel, right? A wedge would have sort of, it would have less range towards the end of the pinnacle. So a wedge is basically a triangle, right? And if you drew a triangle out, you should see the range of the price action get smaller as it went higher, but that's not the case. That would be a bearish sign. Here you're seeing that the price action is fairly consistent within the ranges of this channel, and that's important. Why? Because one, it's not a bearish indicator. Two, it's actually bullish because it's showing consolidation basically on an incline. Essentially what it's saying is this: Bitcoin is extremely bullish, it's gaining strength, and while it's gaining strength, it's actually going up. So we've seen lots of projects, and you can see some altcoins even right now, they'll consolidate but horizontally. That basically states that, okay, this is bullish, we're gaining momentum, we're accumulating, and we're gearing up for an explosive move to the upside. But for the time being, price action is going to be stagnant, horizontal. We're not going to really get much gains. So right now you can see Bitcoin in this consolidation period has already gained about, since the beginning of this, 25%. It's extremely bullish. So the consolidation is healthy, and then the incline is bullish. So it's pretty much a win-win. Are we going to consolidate for the whole three wave? I don't think so. And as I said yesterday, if you're subscribed to the channel, you already heard, I believe that we're basically gearing up for an explosive move to 55,000. And why am I saying that? It's because I'm going to draw this out again. This is a massive inverse head and shoulders pattern, right? And that is a bullish indicator, and the measured move of that is from the neckline, which I've drawn here, to the bottom of the head or top of the head, however you want to say it, from the breakout point, and that is what gives us our 55K range. And also we found confluence with that target by using Elliott wave analysis. Okay, so that's pretty much what's happening with Bitcoin, and right now you're basically forming your right shoulder. So you kind of formed it, but with these right shoulders, you take time, and it's all fractal. So if you look closely, you'll see here the left shoulder is actually a W pattern. The head is a proper head, right, with a left shoulder and a right shoulder. And then the right shoulder is actually constituted of its own inverse head and shoulders, right? So you have the left shoulder here, the head, and now you're just forming that right shoulder. So you've gotten that sort of decrease, that dip for the right shoulder, and then you're going to come back up all the way to about 48,288. And once you hit that and you breach that, you're going to jump all the way up to here, which is 49.7, which is the neckline of this channel. And once you break this channel, like I said, that's when you'll see Bitcoin really fly. And you may see even Bitcoin dominance rise just a bit, but Bitcoin will fly once it breaks the confines of this channel. As we know, once you break resistance, that's when price action has the freedom to move violently, either up or down. Okay, so that's Bitcoin. Let's look at an altcoin today, because nothing's really changed with Bitcoin. Let's look at, I always want to find something interesting. I'm not really interested in just looking at whatever. Let's look at VeChain. Let's look at VeChain. Okay, so what's going on with VeChain? VeChain's one of the ones that has a lot of really passionate following, but it hasn't done too much recently, right? Uh, and big VeChain's essentially doing what all the other coins are doing. We had this massive Wyckoff accumulation pattern, right? And now VeChain's just not making it to the top of this channel. So basically, you'll see VeChain slowly climb up until about 15, 16 cents, after which it will experience a short sort of a short correction. And I think that'll be confluent with when Bitcoin reaches the top of its third wave. So you should see VeChain retrace at least to 38.2%. So that means to the 618 of whatever this move is, and it may retrace as much as 50%. But VeChain is going to go up until about 16 cents. So I would count on that. So that's pretty much VeChain. We can draw the Elliott wave analysis, but it looks like this first Elliott wave is just being formed now. So the first Elliott wave impulse, I'd say it's about from here to there. The second wave might come down to this point of control. It may go further, but it's likely that it come and find support here before blasting off to its third wave. And I'm just going to draw fourth wave and fifth wave just as an example. I'm not measuring it, so don't take it literally. So that's pretty much VeChain. As you can see, other alts are down because, as I said, Bitcoin is forming that right shoulder in this inverse head and shoulder move. But nothing's too drastic in terms of moves to the downside. It's going to be a green weekend, it looks like. All right. I hope you guys have a good one. I'll see you